Singing me, muse, the song of the great contender, Odysseus. A man, a father, harried for years on end after he plundered the stronghold on the proud height of Troy. Who is Odysseus today? I can't sing, but remember sitting on my father's lap. My father reading of Odysseus' son, Telemachus, yearning for his own father's return, of how his father came concealed as a bent man and taught the false suitors their fortune quickly, a cold dead. But my father was no Odysseus. If heroism was his Ithaca, the funeral pyre has long gone cold for his return. So though I have wept, I'm free to seek my own hero now. Sing twice as keenly, pierce the glut of LED screens and refreshing feeds, crowding modern minds like the false suitors glutted Odysseus' halls. Tell me, who is he? Who is a hero today? Robert Bly sang in Iron John of a return to manhood. Back to blood, nature would temper men as they purge their innocence and claim the strength of a twisted tree. Muse, this isn't the hero for me. I sing of boys who were never home with locker room culture. I sing of strength derived from vision. Help me welcome the fractured and angry, the bereft of manhood as passed down, men who made lives in coal mines and now waver on desolation. Men who stalked in gangs and cheated lives because they longed for a voice in a pipeline to prison, and who now inside still rage to be heard. Sing of their funk and grit, but make their heroism their turn to sweetness. Sing likewise of those who, cut out of he and she and men's and women's, maneuver their lipsticks and suspenders and advances and retreats and strap-ons and penetrations. Their grit and bravery is the aspect of Odysseus. Their surrender to their authenticity is the aspect of Penelope. In the old story, Penelope, Odysseus' wife, weaves a tapestry in the day and unweaves it at night to restrain the suitors. She could be overrun, but her fragile beauty persuades the predators to hold. These are my heroes, the people whose magic survives.
Sing of my heroes' monsters!
Donald Trump, preposterous cow, siren of social media, cyclops trousers, snake, vortex of smut, the man who gives angry white men an easy way to resist changing times. Oh, but Trump is also the Trojan horse. Imagine if asleep at one night before he ran, his orange head skin flapped back, revealing the empty chamber of his mind. Bloggers and marchers and memers secreted themselves inside. For the next year, behind Republican lines, Trump opened his mouth, and the Old Boys Club was horrified. Out came the epithets and schemes that decades of sociology had been trying to reveal. Ably, the activists stole forth, wielded the nonsense with hashtags like not okay, which was taken up by 27 million who know what happens to women every day, and struck down the gates of Troy. Sing the song of Black Lives Matter, the song of a summer of terrible news, the song of women beginning a movement and people filling streets to call out broken policing, of police staring down their shadows. This is our country's trip to the underworld. The shades of death here are a shade of gray away from black, a shade from saying whole people are demons. Ghosts whisper of lynching and plantations that are far from rest, that want meat and milk before they ever let go, and that still send so many black men to death and incarceration. Sing across the Atlantic. Sing back to Helen's Troy. Helen, her beauty launched ships into war, a war fought for influence and honor, fought by men. Troy, in modern-day Turkey, a short sail from Istanbul, still ringing from the blasts of this cruel summer. The bombs claimed by ISIS, a step away in Syria, just a step over the Bosphorus Strait and the division of two continents. A step past refugees and Kurds to Aleppo, smeared in war, erased in war, people with faces evaporated in war, like they were evaporated in Troy for influence in someone else's honor and fought by men. Sang Homer after he plundered the stronghold of Troy. Odysseus saw the town dance. and learned the minds of many distant men, and weathered many bitter nights and days in his deep heart at sea, while he fought only to save his life to bring his shipmates home.
In the Iliad,
Odysseus was a plunderer. In the Odyssey, he pointed home. Take me home to Ithaca. Take me home to friends and food and honesty. Let me roll in woolly sheets in the sun and smell lavender and the sweet work of sex. And let me see gray eyes smiling, weathered by the world, overjoyed at the love and sweetness that has survived.